Divine Principle, Chapter 5, Resurrection, Section 2, Providence of Resurrection. 1. How is the providence of resurrection accomplished? Resurrection means the phenomena occurring in the course of fallen men's restoration to their original nature, endowed at the creation. Therefore, the providence of resurrection means the providence of restoration. In other words, since the providence of restoration is the providence of recreation, the providence of resurrection is also the providence of recreation. Consequently, the providence of resurrection is worked out in the following way, according to the principle of creation. First, in the history of the providence of resurrection, the figures who took charge of certain responsibilities in their respective missions, though they could not fully carry out their portions of responsibility, loyally offered their best for the sake of God's will. In proportion to their accomplishments, they were able to broaden the base on which fallen men could open their relationship to God. As time goes by, people of succeeding generations can enjoy more benefit from their ages, according to the providence of restoration. The providence of resurrection, therefore, is carried out according to the benefits of the age. Second, according to the principle of creation, man, who was created as part of God's portion of responsibility, was made to be perfected by believing in God's words and practicing them as his own portion of responsibility. Therefore, in carrying out the providence of resurrection, there must be words from God for the sake of the providence which is God's portion of responsibility. Only by believing in and practicing these words as man's own portion of responsibility is God's will accomplished. Third, in light of the principle of creation, the spirit man was made to grow and become perfect only through the physical body. Thus, the resurrection of the spirit man, according to the providence of restoration, is also to be accomplished only through physical life on earth. Fourth, man was created to be perfected by going through 3 orderly stages of growth, according to the principle of creation. Therefore, the providence of resurrection for fallen men is also to be accomplished through the 3 orderly stages of the providential period. 2. The providence of resurrection for earthly men. 1. The providence for the foundation of resurrection. God began his providence of resurrection with Adam's family. However, the providence was prolonged due to the failure of central persons who were in charge of God's will to accomplish their portion of responsibility. 2,000 years later, God set up Abraham as the father of faith, and through him, the will began to be accomplished. Consequently, the 2,000-year period from Adam to Abraham resulted in the establishment of the foundation for the providence of resurrection, which was to be completed in the ages which followed. We call this period the providential age for the foundation of resurrection. 2. The providence of resurrection in the formation stage. During the 2,000-year period from the time of Abraham, when the providence of resurrection commenced, to Jesus, God carried out the providential age for the formation stage resurrection. Earthly men of this period could enjoy the benefit of the age in accordance with God's providence of resurrection in the formation stage. God carried out the providence of resurrection in the formation stage in such a way that people were justified by believing in and practicing the law of the Old Testament, which God had given them for the sake of the providence of that age, and by accomplishing their respective portions of responsibility. Therefore, we call this age the age of justification by deeds. People of this age could attain the form spirit stage by having their spirit men go through resurrection in the formation stage by their practice of the law. When a man who has attained the form spirit stage on earth leaves his physical body, his spirit goes to live in the spirit world at the form spirit stage. 3. The providence of resurrection in the growth stage. Due to the crucifixion of Jesus, the providence of resurrection has been left unaccomplished and has been prolonged until the time of the Second Advent. The 2,000-year period of prolongation is called the providential age for the growth stage resurrection, because it is the age in which the providence of resurrection in the growth stage is carried out through spiritual salvation. Earthly men belonging to this age can receive the benefit of the age in accordance with the providence of resurrection in the growth stage. God carried out the providence of resurrection in the growth stage in such a way that the people of that age were justified by believing in the New Testament words, which God had given them for the sake of the providence of that age, and by accomplishing their portions of responsibility. Therefore, that age may be called the age of justification by faith. People of that age can attain the life spirit stage by having their spirit men go through resurrection in the growth stage, through their faith in the gospel. When a man who has attained the life spirit stage leaves his physical body, he goes to paradise, which is the spirit world for those who have attained the life spirit stage. 4. The providence of resurrection in the perfection stage. The age in which we complete the providence of resurrection through the resurrection of both spirit and body, through the Lord of the second advent, is called the providential age for the perfection stage resurrection. Earthly people of this age can enjoy the benefit of the age through the providence of resurrection in the perfection stage. The Lord of the second advent is the one coming with the new word for the fulfillment of the Old and New Testament words. Therefore God carries out the providence of resurrection in the perfection stage in such a way that people will be justified by believing in the new word, the completed testament, which is given to them for the fulfillment of the Old and New Testaments, and by serving the Lord in person, thus accomplishing their portions of responsibility. Thus this age may also be called the age of justification by attendance. The spirit men belonging to this age can attain the divine spirit stage of perfect resurrection in both spirit and body by believing in and serving the Lord of the second advent. The earthly region where the people of the divine spirit stage live is called the kingdom of heaven on earth. When a perfected man living in the kingdom of heaven on earth leaves his physical body, he goes to live in the heavenly kingdom of God, which is the region of the spirit world belonging to divine spirits.